Good evening, again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the Nerdic Pro podcast. How are you all doing this evening? I just need to double check something to make sure that this is actually working. Because I think I cocked up making this stream on StreamYard. Because I think I scheduled the stream for 11:55 a.m., not 11:55 p.m. Oh, yep, here we are. We're all good. Happy days, hallelujah. Thank the fucking Lord. It's all good, thankfully. That shouldn't affect anything, I hope. This is the second time today I'm coming live to you here on YouTube. As obviously the Nerdic Pro podcast, we are transitioning into a full-time podcast here on YouTube. Finally, that time. I am gonna quickly change something. Hang on, bear with me just a moment. Can I access this? Yeah. Yeah, bollocks, you know. Bear with me just a moment. I just need to send the link to do this. Oop. Alright. I'll get back then. Always. Sorry, I'm just sending a link for someone to join if they do. Then the link, fancy it. Oh shit. So I'm here tonight to so I'm here tonight to react to WWE Money in the Bank. This year's Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I have watched Money in the Bank, I think, live anyways, twice. I didn't last year because I can't remember what the fuck I was doing, but I didn't watch it live because it was in London last year, wasn't it? Because weren't that when Cena announced that he was retiring at Money in the Bank or something like that? And they did it at the O2. Was that last year or was that the year before? I can't think. It was last year, wasn't it? I didn't watch it live last year, but I think it was either the year before or 2020. I watched it live because obviously lockdown, not being at school and everything. Because at the time during the first lockdown, and the second, and the technical third, the technical second and the third, I was still in school. But I wasn't at school because of COVID and lockdown and shit. I remember watching that live then. I think it is year before last and 2020. So 2023 and 2020 are the only ones I've actually watched live. And then I've normally always either watched like the day after or within like a couple of days of Money in the Bank. And so we're now into the Netflix zone doing the and so Michael Cole stated that this is Los Angeles, California. No shit, Sherlock. So Yeah, not gonna lie, I've always liked Money in the Bank. You know, it's like alongside the Rumble. Fucking hell. Excuse me. Like, alongside the Rumble, it's one of my two sort of favorite pay per views of the year. Don't get me wrong. You know, like I like SummerSlam. I like Mania. Obviously, Mania being the biggest pay per view of the year. You know, that's obviously everyone's sort of goal to get to Mania, and what have you. And yeah, but I always love the Rumble. You know, because who doesn't love the Rumble? You know what I mean? You know, like you don't. Um, but obviously, like I think the Money in the Bank as a because well, with the Rumble, it's the unpredictability about it, you know, and yeah, and the sort of tension that I sort of get going into, you know, like the buzzers, you know, especially like in like the actual like, Rumble matches, you know, and the countdown, you know, going from 10 to the dirt, you know, for like the next entrant, you know. I always get fucking goosebumps. I don't know why, you know, even at the fucking age of 20, you know, I just fucking still get goosebumps to it now. I'm just going to bring it out a bit. Yeah, so bit of a different sort of thing to where I was earlier. This is not like normally where I am whenever I do like a live reactions. A live reactions pod. So yeah, I was up in my bedroom earlier and I'm now down in my living room on the sofa. So much fucking comfort here on here at all. But yeah, so now it's just literally a typical sort of start to a WWE show, showing you know the talent and people turning up to the venue, and what I've heard currently at Rhea Ripley now on her phone. Has she never been in a ladder match? Michael Cole's just said that she's never been in a Rhea Ripley's never been in a ladder match before. Obviously, with her being in the um, women's Money in the Bank. So yeah, never knew that. I suppose you know, you'd have thought that with it being Rhea Ripley, you know, she'd have had a memorable sort of match. Had she have actually had a ladder match before? Now they're showing one of these fucking video clips that they do, like before a show, just to sort of like hype up the fucking show that they normally do. Profits rise and this, that, the other, and all that crap. Yeah, shortly I may be being joined by a friend of mine. To, fuck me. Oh, I could swear it's past 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, whatever the fuck the watershed is. So, up yours. Yeah, so like a mate of mine should be joining, hopefully, within a bit. I hope. Just so I don't have to do this alone, because, you know, I'm lonely. Yeah, so this is obviously Money in the Bank 2025. Oh my god, it's just take the piss. Yeah, I should have really started a bit later in all fairness, because you know, so sitting here through like a bunch of fucking video clips. There's only 4 matches on this card that I've seen. Obviously, the 2 Money in the Banks, and what were the other matches? Hang on. What did Ian? Hang on, got him right here. So you got the tag match between so I do apologise for that. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Yeah, so all in all, looks like a really good fucking card, in all fairness. So yeah, can't complain. In terms of fuck, I can't. In terms of predictions, I think women's Money in the Bank. I think Rhea's taking it. Honestly, I think it'll either be. So speaking of, so it's now the women's Money in the Bank match. It's either got to be. Fuck me, that fucking place looks empty. That venue literally looks fucking empty. Hang on. Is it me, or does that fucking arena literally look fucking empty? Let me message Tommy. I've literally just messaged my mate Tommy, who's been on the Nerdic Pro before, a couple of times. Be like, is it me, or does that fucking like arena look fucking like near and empty? Anyone else watching? Like, is it me, or does it literally look like there's hardly any fans in the building, or is that just me? Excuse me. Yeah. Predictions wise, I think Rhea Ripley or Naomi. Yeah, it's fucking empty. What the fuck? My days. Yeah. The men's IC title, so the men's intercontinental title, I think Dom's keeping it. The women's IC, I think Lyra's keeping it. The men's Money in the Bank. Are they gonna finally push LA Knight for a big one? Do you reckon? So you got Roxanne Perez in the match. But yeah, are they finally going to push LA Knight for a big one? Or are they going to give it to? I don't know. Is this where Chad Gable finally gets unmasked as El Grande fucking Americano, whatever the fuck? Does he win as Americano and then lift his mask off to be like, oh look, it's me? Is this finally where we're going to get to see the unveiling? Yeah, that fucking arena is empty. Mate, I've never known a WWE show to have so few people in it. Mate, this is literally fucking AEW fucking right here. Christ. Mate, fucking hell. Yeah, and at the tag match, as much as I hate Logan Paul, I've got a feeling that him and Cena are walking away with the win. Because it's got to be shenanigans, isn't there? You can just tell that there's got to be shenanigans with Cena and Logan involved. So yeah. Man. Then Naomi's now coming out. She's a two-time women's world champion. And tonight is her 5th Money in the Bank ladder match. So she's been in 5 of the women's Money in the Bank ladder matches that have taken place. Obviously, she couldn't have been in all of them because she was gone for the best part of 2 years. Obviously, when her and Sasha Banks, who's obviously now Mercedes Moné, walked out on WWE, and yeah, so yeah, and obviously Naomi went on to win the TNA Knockouts title as her actual name, Trinity Fatu. And obviously, Sasha Banks has gone on to become the first ever. Was it the first ever or like the second ever IWGP Women's Champion, wasn't it? Because she beat Kairi Sane, didn't she, if I remember rightly. And yeah, so obviously she's fucking now in AEW, which I just think is a fucking waste of time her being there. But you know, oh dearie me. So yeah, now I got Stephanie Vark. I always call her Stephanie Varcois. I swear that's what she was fucking known as in AEW, Stephanie Varcois. Oh dear me. Yeah, mate, that fucking arena. There's hardly anyone there. Jesus. Christ. Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm somewhat am looking forward to it, but obviously the show's just started. Yeah, my mate Tommy's literally just said, yeah, it does look near on empty. So yeah. Yeah, and Julia. And then we got Rhea Ripley still left to come out. They're not going to have both Money in the Bank matches straight after each other, are they? I don't know what the fuck I'm asking, considering this one's not even fucking started yet, because not everyone's in the fucking ring yet, but even still, oh dear. Alright, lift you up a tiny bit. Oh dear me. I like it's now on Netflix, so I don't have to fucking, have a Netflix subscription on top of having a fucking WWE Network subscription. Because, I had Netflix before the network finished and everything came on here on Netflix. So, that's what, an extra tenner a month that I'm saving. So, yeah. Oh, sorry, £9.99. Yeah. Yes, I'm eating Pringles. This podcast isn't sponsored by Pringles or Walkers or whatever the fuck make them. No, mommy. Yeah, so Rhea Ripley's not coming up. Her debut in a ladder match. Oh, no, I'm really looking forward to the tag match, and I am really looking forward to the Lara Valkyria Becky Lynch match for the women's Intercontinental title match. So I think that'll be fucking brutal and quite hard hitting. And I'm also looking forward to the tag match between Cena and Logan Paul against Cody and Jay. Because don't forget, all right, Cody and Jay are former undisputed tag team champions together. So yeah, they've got experience standing with each other. So Green shirt guys in the front. As he always fucking... Mate, he's got to be something to do with WWE, surely. That fucking green shirt guy. For those of you that don't know who the green shirt guy is, literally look at every fucking WWE pay-per-view ever. Alright? The bloke who always sits front row with a green shirt and a great... Fuck me. That arena has got nobody in it. Mate, sorry, as I was saying, the bloke who always sits front row with a green shirt with a smiley face on it, and who always wears like a grey coloured cap, right? Green shirt guy. You always see him front row, WWE pay per views, and like you occasionally see him at AEW and like big like Ring of Honor events as well. But and occasionally like the odd big TNA thing as well. Excuse me, but yeah, he's got to be fucking something to do with WWE because he's always at fucking big shows, right? And what have you, or he's just got a really fucking brilliant fucking paying job, you know, and yeah. It's literally not being a fucking indie show. With apparently just fucking lost connection to my mic. Right. So Naomi's already stood on the ladder at the ropes. I've done like a bit of a stomp onto Rhea Ripley, so she face planted the ladder on the floor. Tried using the ladder against Alexa, but a few chops to Naomi from Alexa Bliss. I think people like you can literally see people moving into the seats that are empty. And I think they're literally moving people to in front of the hard cam because there's literally hardly anyone there. So Julia's just aligned the ladder, and one of the ladders up to the furthest right corner from the hard cam. Tries to send Bliss into it, but they do the mix of turnarounds. Bliss goes into it, and Julia puts her on the floor, and then kicks But she face forward into it. And it fell down. I think that was meant to happen. Who actually makes walkers? Or sour cream and onion. The only fucking Pringles I'll actually fucking eat. Because, you know, all the other fucking flavours are difficult. So, yeah. Oh, so Julie's currently staring down former NXT UK, NXT, and Raw Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. Sends Julia into the corner. Right into the back of Julia. Yeah, I've not got round to watching Worlds Collide yet, but I will watch that tomorrow when I do part 2 of Nerdic Pro Weekly to chat about Pro Wrestling Noah a bit more, Kmart Promotions, the this week's Raw and SmackDown as well. So yeah, I will be watching Worlds Collide tomorrow. Literally, tomorrow is literally just going to be a fucking. I doubt I will literally fucking leave my house tomorrow because the amount of fucking wrestling that that I need to watch for the podcast. And yeah, back here again on YouTube. Excuse me, bloody hell. Excuse me. It's podcast earlier. For Nerdic Pro Weekly, which was about a minute and a half off from being an hour, give or take. And obviously tonight will be a couple hours, and then tomorrow will probably be about an hour and a quarter, I'd imagine. Oh, and a hurricanrana from, who was that? Roxanne Perez to Rhea Ripley onto the ladder, and she's done a moonsault onto Rhea as well onto the ladder. This is Roxanne Perez. Not gonna lie, like a fair old bit of fast-paced action in this, which is good. And Roxanne Perez gets a ladder lined up underneath the briefcase. She's not going to get it now, is she? No. Who's this? Alexa Bliss is currently stopping her from getting up, pulls her down, and then goes into Julia to a fist from Julia. And then you've now got Julia and Roxanne Perez staring at each other from opposite sides of the ladder through the steps. They're now climbing. They're both climbing up the ladder. And then you got Rhea Ripley dangling at the bottom end of the ladder on Roxanne Perez's side. You got Roxanne Perez just shoving her away, beating her silly. And then you've now got so you've got Julia and Roxanne Perez literally just lining a ladder up on the bottom rope to lie Rhea Ripley down in it, like in between like the ladder steps, and whilst it's laying on the bottom rope, and they tried closing it on her, but it wouldn't. And like they got it to close eventually, and they shoved the ladder that was standing up, shoved it onto the thingy, onto the ropes. Didn't even touch the fucking ladder that Rhea's laying on. She's now been shoved off now. But literally the ladder that they tried to put it onto Rhea didn't even fucking touch her. Bless her. Oh dear. That'll probably be on fucking Botchamania in the morning. Deary me. So now, currently, burying Rhea in a pool full of ladders. And you now got Naomi sitting underneath the ring, sitting underneath the briefcase on the ladder. And you're, who was this? Stephanie Barker coming in to get her off. I've got a feeling Jade Cargill's coming out in this. Got a feeling Naomi's going to try and get onto the briefcase, and then we'll see Jade Cargill come out, and then maybe Bianca Belair be like, "Jay, what the fuck are you doing, you silly bitch? Let her win," you know. Been an alright match so far, in all fairness. Can't complain. Before anyone asks, this isn't a fucking mukbang, or what you call them. A fucking eating video. This is me fucking reacting to Money in the Bank. You know, Naomi pulling down Julia from the ladder. Oh, bloody hell. Julia's laying through one of the steps. Backwards. Naomi's standing up and she's just been shoved off by Julia. Fucking hell. Drop kick. Jack Julia off the ladder. Don't forget, Alexa Bliss is a former Miss Money in the Bank. I think she was like the second ever Miss Money in the Bank. Got Alexa Bliss and is that Julia or is that Roxanne Perez battling on the top of the ladder? And you got Stephanie Barker setting up another ladder next to him. Climbing up, Naomi climbing up on the opposite side of Barker. Alexa Bliss trying to pull down Naomi. Yeah. Well, yeah, this can't be a fucking episode of the Nerdic podcast, especially a fucking reactions pod without Pepsi Max. So, yeah. Oh dear. Sorry if I don't end up speaking much, it's because I'm trying to watch the show. I don't normally tend to speak a lot whilst I'm watching wrestling. You know, in like previous live reactions that I've done. Excuse me. Excuse me. Normally, if I'm doing it with fellow people on the Nerdic Pro podcast. Like more than if say if there's like three or more of us, everyone else normally fucking chats away like amongst themselves, whilst I literally just sit here, you know, not hardly fucking say boo to a goose, but when I'm like on my own, you know, I do just like normally tend to fucking sit here in silence. So Rhea Ripley's getting up from being buried in a sea of ladders, looking like fuck all's actually touched her. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, now you got Julia and Rhea Ripley fighting in the ring. Oh, and Naomi tried coming in, super kick from not super kick, like a boot from Rhea to Naomi, and she's now just thrown Roxanne Perez into Naomi. So this is Rhea Ripley throwing Roxanne Perez into Naomi. She now pulls a ladder into the ring. I don't know why she just pulled that into the ring, considering that there was a ladder already on the floor in the ring. But okay. Oh no, she's now lining it up in the middle turnbuckle, the closest right to the hard cap. Now you got Julia back in. She got to do like an electric chair sort of move onto the frontwards, like a forwards electric chair onto the ladder. I've seen. Is my microphone on? Yeah, so I've seen that. Excuse me, Limp Bizkit is doing a song, a new theme tune for Bron Breaker. So he's going to write the team tune, sing the team tune, appear in the team tune. As per what the fucking as per that skit in Little Britain. If anyone remembers that, Little Britain, back in the fucking day. David Williams and can't even think of the fucking guy's name. Bald fella. I can't fucking think. Matt Lucas, that was it. Trying to call him Matt Damon, but no, Matt Damon's a fucking film actor, already not a series. I suppose series is done a couple of things, hasn't he? But he's more of like known for his films more, really, isn't he? Oh my god! So Rhea's got a ladder set up in the middle, and then got a ladder set up from like the middle turnbuckle to one of the steps. And you had Roxanne Perez. No, who's that? Sorry, Stephanie. Literally on the ladder with Rhea, literally like thumping her fucking head on the step of the ladder. You got Stephanie back here. Now you've got Julia coming up behind her to pull her off. Now Julia and Stephanie Barker are now fighting on the steps of the ladder. You got Alexa Bliss coming up from the other side whilst those two are fighting, trying to take advantage of it. You got Naomi coming up behind Alexa Bliss. You got Stephanie Barker and Alexa Bliss fighting at the top whilst Naomi's trying to pull whilst Naomi's trying to pull Alexa Bliss down. Yeah, quite enjoyed this match so far. Not gonna lie. Dearie me. Yeah, so the people just fucking stood there, forearm after forearm to people. Nothing really exciting happening at this precise moment. You've got Naomi trying to pull. Is no one else going to try and get out? Because this sort of been going on for a fair old bit now. Oh, dearie me. Fuck it up. Canadian Destroyer from Alexa Bliss to Naomi on the ladder. And it was a Roxanne's Barker Canadian Destroyer. Fucking hell. Also got some chocolate as well. Why not? As I always fucking do when it comes to reacting to shit. $17,000 plus. Bollocks. Right, fucking 17,000 people there. Fuck off. There you got Julia and Roxanne Perez on top of the ladder. Literally fingertips away. There you go. Alexa Bliss pulling Roxanne down. She had a handful of Julia's hair. She's going to put it down with her. Now you got Rhea Ripley coming up behind Julia to pull her off the ladder. Rhea Ripley gave a riptide to Julia, and Alexa Bliss gave her sister Abigail homage to Bray Wyatt. God rest his soul. To Roxanne Perez. Excuse me, fucking hell. Excuse me. Now you got Rhea and Bliss fighting up top. Now you got Naomi in the middle of the ladder, shoving it down, face first into the ladder that was situated on the middle rope. Now you got Naomi setting up the ladder. Naomi's climbing up the ladder. Nobody around. This is where Jade Cargill comes in. No, Naomi has done it. Naomi is the 2025 Miss Money in the Bank. Naomi goes and wins the 2025 Women's Money in the Bank briefcase. Yep, so Naomi, the 2025 Miss Money in the Bank, and the winner of the 2025 Women's Money in the Bank briefcase, Money in the Bank contract. Credit to her. Credit to her. Oh, my goodness gracious. The look of disappointment on everyone's fucking face. So Julia's, Ray's, Alexa's. Excuse me. Well, obviously the veteran in the match. So yeah, I know that I said that Rhea would win, and I've predicted Rhea, but I'm not disappointed that she won. That Naomi won. But I don't think I'd have been disappointed if had any of them won really. With any of them winning really. I can't say I'd have been disappointed at any of them. I had Alexa Bliss won. I wanted them. Then again, Julia, I think it's too early her being on the main roster to be given the Money in the Bank. But then again, if they want to build her up into, a big sort of fucking thing, but then I think they're trying to do that with Stephanie Barker at the minute, and they, sort of try and build her up as something big. I think they're trying to sort of build up Roxanne Perez and Stephanie Barker as the bigger names more than what they are the Julia side of things. So that's probably why they didn't go with Julia to win, Naomi being the veteran in the wrestler in the match. So yeah, or at least the veteran in WWE, anyways, because obviously she's been about for a while in WWE, isn't she? So yeah, now reminding everyone that SummerSlam is a 2-night event. So yeah, this year. I can't imagine what a fucking 2-night SummerSlam would be like. Are they making this a permanent thing? So every year it's got to be a 2-night. Are they doing that, or are they just having this year as a one-off? because I said during COVID, when they did the first ever 2-night WrestleMania, like, I think they only ended up doing that just you know, um, what's the word? Lower the risk of further spread of further potential spread of COVID, having it split across 2 nights, and then, they saw a big fucking gap in making money, so they decided to make it like a permanent thing. But I think that's what would have ended up happening anyways. So obviously when they did it, COVID was a thing, and yeah, so. But obviously this year, COVID isn't a thing, or like isn't really a thing anymore. Um, um, yep, El Hijo del Vikingo, the AAA Mega Champion. Mr. Iguana from AAA. Conan, fucking legend of Lucha Libre, and legend of fucking pro wrestling, in Latin America. Absolute fucking legend, Conan is. One of the unsung heroes of pro wrestling. So yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, like I said, during COVID, to a few mates of mine, and other wrestling fans that I know, that I don't think I'd have ever got used to a 2-night WrestleMania event. When I found out that they were making it like a permanent thing, with the 2 nights. But now I've just sort of got used to it because we're now 6 years into it. So 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Six WrestleManias worth. It's sort of hard to imagine what it'll be like now without 2 nights. I think I'm now used to seeing 2 nights worth of Mania. So yeah, right. We're now heading into Octagon Junior from AAA to. I'm sorry. So yeah, Octagon Junior versus Dirty Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship, the Men's Intercontinental Championship, a title that Dom has held for the best part of 2 months. So yeah, obviously after winning a fatal 4-way match, take the title off of Braun anyways in a fatal 4-way match at WrestleMania. As there was Dom, Braun, Finn Balor, and Penta, if I remember rightly. Really good match as well, I thought. Really fucking good match. So, why are we getting shown highlights of Jey Uso when it should be the Dominic and Octagon match? Excuse me. Between Gunther and Jey. Like, I'm sorry, but Gunther's not even fucking wrestling tonight. Jey is, but he's not fucking wrestling against Gunther. He's in a tag match, teaming with Cody Rhodes, taking on John Cena and Logan Paul. Oh well. Not gonna lie, it annoys me with pay-per-views when they have these, especially with WWE, when they have these fucking adverts and like these recaps that just last so fucking long, you know, and it's fucking happens quite a lot where, you know, the like the recaps building up to the match, you know, last longer than the actual fucking match itself. You know, and it's just like, for fuck's sake, you know. Gunther. Well, they're not wrestling tonight, though, are they? Oh yeah, the men's and women's king and queen of the ring are taking place soon. See, why are they leaving this to fucking Raw and not having it on the fucking pay per view, i.e., tonight? You know, why the fuck do they have to put Cody, sorry, fucking Jay in this match, in the fucking tag match tonight? So, literally now heading into a fucking Intercontinental Championship match. Didn't see nothing to do with the fucking IC title match at all. It was just fucking all the recaps were just fucking Jey Uso and bloody Gunther going up to their fucking world title match on Monday on Raw. So coming out first is the Intercontinental Champion, being accompanied to the ring by Liv Morgan, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Oh, sorry, Dirty Dom, as he's sort of technically known. Mate, the amount of fucking empty seats in that place. Fucking hell. It's like being at a fucking indie show. Oh, dear. There seems to be a few more people in there now than what they did during the women's match. See, this is one thing that I don't like about watching stuff live, is that you can't skip through all the fucking entrances and everything. And like, you can't skip through all the fucking adverts and the, like, the recaps and everything. You know, but I thought, you know, I'm still awake, so I thought, bollocks to it, you know. And like, you know, like another podcast to add on here to YouTube. Now that we're here on YouTube full time, you know, so I thought, you know, I may as well do this, you know. So yeah. Bloody hell, Chad Gable was having to wrestle twice today. As I thought, because obviously he was at Worlds Collide a bit earlier on. facing against Vikingo for the AAA Mega title. It's the wrestlers Americana today in the men's Money in the Bank match. So yeah. Not gonna lie, when Dom sort of first started wrestling, in the sort of like the Thunderdome era, wasn't it? When he first started tagging with Ray, I wasn't really a fan of him, you know, and what have you, you know, I think he's improved a lot as a wrestler since, you know, he's improved a fucking hell of a lot, and I think that he's lost a fair old bit of weight and sort of turned it all into sort of muscle. Now, like, he looks like he's got like a lot more muscle on him now than like what he did, you know, this time 5 years ago. Yeah, so not gonna lie, I think they look like two fucking different people now. You know, the Dominic Mysterio now, like the 30 Dom now, to Dominic Mysterio as the fucking SmackDown Tag Team Champions with Rey Mysterio 4 or 5 years ago. You know, I think look like two completely different fucking people. Because obviously he's got the tash now, he's got the mullet, which obviously he didn't really have at the time. You know, he was sort of grown out at the time, wouldn't he? So yeah, and then it was mainly his heel turn at Clash of the Castle in Cardiff, wasn't it? I was there for that in person at the Principality Stadium. Fucking hell, that was a show and a half. Yeah, where he sort of, I think, really took himself seriously when it comes to the wrestling side of things, you know. Dom literally, since the Bellas had the upper hand, you know, Octagon Junior's not managed to get nothing in as of yet. You know, it's literally all been Dom. Obviously, you got Liv Morgan at ringside. Octagon's obviously got, well, he's not got anyone who come out with him for his entrance, but he's got the AAA guys sat in the corner behind the barricade there. So you never know. They may jump in if Liv tries to get involved, or if there are any shenanigans from Dom. So excuse me. Tommy, you bastard! How are you, bastard? Excuse me. How are you, bastard? Excuse me. Fucking hell. Hello, carrot. Hello. How are you, Tommy? Tommit. All right, Tommy. On a scale of 1 to that Leeds promotion shows, how empty is this fucking arena? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks like it's filled up a bit more since the women's match, but Yeah, like it was fucking empty to start off with. There's what, 6 carrots. I tell you what, that was a fucking quick match. You can shove your fucking carrots up your ass. You can shove your fucking carrots up your ass. You can shove your fucking carrots. Shove your fucking carrots. Shove your fucking carrots up your ass, you pleb. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Like they were going to give the RC title to a TNA guy. He's not a TNA guy, he's a fucking AAA guy, you div. Look, was it literally just the one distraction that ended up making him lose? Jesus Christ. And I thought fucking AAA guys were meant to be pros. Does he actually wrestle for TNA? Not AAA? Does he actually? Yeah. I'd have thought he'd have been fucking AAA, not fucking TNA. Well, you say that, but then what's his face has just won the TNA title, isn't he? You know, what's his face has just beaten Joe Hendry at the previous NXT pay per view. Where was it, last week before, for the TNA World Title? So you say that, you know, TNA have put their fucking world title on an NXT guy. So you know, yeah, but Trick Williams is shit. Yeah, but what? Yeah, to be fair, I don't watch NXT, so I couldn't comment if he's shit or not. So yeah, like I've not watched NXT properly in 3 years. Literally since they rebranded it as 2.0, and it just got fucking far too colourful and everything for me and what have you. And I think fucking match qualities were like going downhill like a tiny bit, and it was literally, to me, it looked like Bray Wyatt's old Firefly Funhouse turned wrestling show. Do you know what I mean? You know, God rest his soul, but to me, it literally looked like Bray Wyatt's old Firefly Funhouse turned wrestling show. Um, you know, so yeah. Watch Americano favour his left arm now. Yeah, well, he's fucking wrestling twice today now, isn't he? Yeah. Oh yeah, because the fucking thing they just did with the Creeds. Ugh. Literally, going into this bloody match, the IC title match, literally, they didn't show any fucking. Well, obviously, the fucking match was made earlier, but bloody, they didn't show anything going into the match between either fucking Dom and Octagon. It was literally all just fucking Jey Uso and Gunther. And yeah, you know, well, right, because Gable hurts it at World's Glad. Right, I've got a theory, right, about the men's Money in the Bank. Right, are they going to put the Money in the Bank on Americano? Right, so we finally get the unveiling of Chad Gable being El Grande Americano fucking decaf, whatever the fuck, right? Excuse me. So have him win as Americano and whatever, you know, climb the ladder, get the briefcase and whatever, and then he takes the mask off. They'll be like, oh, it's actually me, you know, you fools, blah 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 blah. You know, are they gonna play it off like that and be like, it was actually me who won. You was all fucking fell for it and what have you. So yeah, what the bloody hell is that emoji? You plum. Oh dear. Oh. You can't shove your granny off a bus. Oh, you can't shove your granny off a bus. Oh, you can't shove your granny because she's your mammy's mammy. Oh, you can't shove your granny off. But yeah, I literally fucking watched a reel on Facebook about that song. Was it yesterday, day before? And yeah, that's fucking now stuck in my head. Thank you, Scotland. Much obliged. Not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty looking forward to this match, the Lara Valkyria Becky Lynch match, because I think it's going to be fairly hard hitting, and I'd like a fucking hard hitting style match. This is literally one of the only sort of two matches I'm actually looking forward to. This and sort of like the tag match and what have you. But yeah, so Cena and Logan Paul. Never thought I'd actually say that I'm looking forward to a fucking match with Logan Paul in it, because I think the bloke's a dick. But so and Jay and Cody. So I said this earlier, and I'll say it again. I say this fucking every time I do a fucking live reaction, right? Hey, can we watch that? Well, just think that person's fucking quit the podcast, as well as the other guy who he also has left the group chat, and yeah, so for the podcast, just out the fucking blue this morning, I woke up to a notification saying so and so has fucking left the chat, and I'm like, oh, okay, so yeah, um. But yeah, fucking. What was I saying? Yeah, I said this earlier, and I'll say it again. The one thing that I fucking hate about watching pay per views live is the recaps are fucking painstakingly long. you know, um, obviously watching them on like replays and like on demand and what have you. You get to skip forward, and skip through the recaps and what have you, and fucking entrances as well, just to get to the actual match. Am I the only one that doesn't like all the recaps on shows and what have you? Find them a bit too like OTT, because literally like the Jey Uso Gunther recaps for the match having on Raw. Um, on Monday was literally longer than the match between Dominic and Octagon. Recap: you drinking a full bottle of brown sauce. Since when the fuck did I drink a full bottle of brown sauce? Tommy, are you imagining things again, mate? The bloody hell. Recap: you drinking a full bottle. When the bloody hell did I drink a full bottle of brown? When the fuck? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, Jesus. I'm looking to the future. I want your little crystal ball. Lovely. What, are you turning into one of these medium people now? Oh, bloody hell. You, of all people, I never thought would fucking, be one of these to fucking turn to the crystal ball, you know. What the... Yeah, Tommy, I agree. What the fuck is she wearing? Oh, to be fair, since she's been back, literally, her fucking ring gear's just been like, what the, her fucking entrance gear has just been like, what the fuck? you know. Uh, to be fair, it does look like it's somewhat started to fill up now. Taking fashion tips from her husband. uh, Good old Seth freaking Rollins. Whoa. Deary me. Yes, I am tired. Woo! Excuse me. This is her 6th title defense, and she's 2-0 against Becky. Oh yeah, she's literally the um um the only women's IC champion, isn't she? Christ, you could fit a double-decker bus in that crevice. What fucking crevice? What the fuck are you on about? Like, what are you on about? Me fucking yawning, prick. Your mouth when you yawn. Well, everyone did say that I've got. Everyone does say that I've got a big cob, So yeah, to the point where I, big cobby, and yeah. Has she now dyed her hair? Because she kind of looks blonde now. This is Becky. Looks blonde now. That referee can never think of a name. Oh bloody hell, she's starting. She wrestles on Evolve now, doesn't she? As like a mask character. Lyra. I think Becky's getting something out the ring. I know, like, look while she was peering, I'm just getting something from underneath the ring. Go on, Lyra. Excuse me. Oh, Tommy, if you're still watching, have that. Roll on, Mania. We want Mania. Finally get to fucking put my feet up on the table. So comfy. Oh, bloody hell. Making me fucking read. Michael Cole just said Becky smells of desperation. Now she smells of the Hunstanton sewage field sea. To be fair, fucking all the pipe work does occasionally go into the sea and what have you. Mainly happens like over the winter, but yeah, like so literally all like the shit and piss goes into the sea here. So and people wonder why I don't fucking go not anywhere near it. So because I don't particularly fancy swimming in what could be my personal shit and piss, as well as somebody else's shit and piss. You know, I don't even want to do it like in my own, like let alone somebody else's. Do you know what I mean? You know. One, two, kick out at two. Michael Cole's just fucking said like a no shit Sherlock sort of thing. He's just said that fucking Lyra's the only ever like women's intercontinental champion, and the only woman in history to hold the women's intercontinental title. Obviously, you've had China previously when the men's won, and yeah, fucking as well. Becky's never won the title, so this will be like a first for her. And it's all you've just fucking said that Lyra's the only fucking woman, you know, to fucking hold the women's IC title. You pleb. I'm going to hit you with a lightsaber. Well, I'm going to hit you with one of them. So. Yeah, I just want to make a quick announcement to those of you watching, either live or afterwards. The Nerdic Pro podcast are officially moving to YouTube as of now because Facebook are tosses, to put it politely. And yeah, I explained why earlier on in the podcast I did earlier. So go check that out. So yeah. Blow your bastard nose now. I don't need to bloody blow my nose. It's not got any shit in it. You dumb dumb. Excuse me. But yeah, Tommy, if I could get back from the Yarmouth show, then I'll be gifting you one of them. So yeah. Just thought that I'd let you know. And one of them. And two of these. So I don't really know what to make this match so far. Suppose it's been a bit meh. And Lara gets sent into the corner. Roll up one. Two. Kick out by Lyra. DDT to Lyra. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Lyra Valkyria. One, two, two. Only 2 more matches to go after this. Happy days. Oh, Tommy, if you're still there, all right. Do you want to plug your radio shows? Oop. Suplex. Up yours. But I'll tell you what, shitbag. Yeah. Have that at all. Posser. Go on, Lyra. Jesus Christ, I can't stop fucking yawning. Oh, dear me. So, first of all, you got fucking Celine Dion singing about fucking hot dogs. Now you got fucking Tommy talking about bumholes. Lovely. Fuck me. Jesus Christ. This is where, Tommy, this is where I thought you'd be fucking going on about these fucking big, hairy, crusty barnacles that you're fucking obsessed with. You dick. I bet he seems to be fucking carrying away a bit now. Bloody hell. I'm not gonna fucking put that on the screen, you dick. I will say that you've put that I need a shave, but I'm not gonna fucking put what? What the fuck? Oh my god. You gotta fucking get me cancelled. What the fuck? I'm not fucking putting that on the screen. Oh, oh, Jesus. This is where I'm fucking glad that you didn't join just so you couldn't fucking say it live. Jesus, I keep fucking yawning. Oh, bloody hell. Anyways, back to the fucking wrestling. Both women are down. This is where the rest should be fucking counting. Stop fucking just looking at them, ref. Count. Yes, I know what a fishery is. I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. I was born 20 years ago. It'll be 21 this November. So, Just fucking had to think about how fucking old it was. Yeah, 20 years ago. Tommy, you're gonna fucking get me cancelled, you dick. Oh, fuck's sake. Now he's talking about fucking nuns in a fishery. Lovely. Manhandle slam 2, kick out. Tommy, guarantee you, someone, right, who we were talking about literally earlier, right, who loves those people very much, is probably going to message you at some point tomorrow, right, after seeing this, and probably do a promoter up in Leeds on you and call you every nasty name under the sun because he loves those people so very fucking much. So, yeah. Oh my days. She fucking spiked that fucking ring post, didn't she? Jesus. Excuse me. Nightwing by Lyra Valkyria to Becky Lynch on the outside of the ring. Six, 7, 8, 9. Both in. Nightwing. Shut the fuck up, Michael Cole. All right, what's your beef for Michael Cole? 20 some odd years he's fucking been here in WWE. You fuck. I need to fucking go back and read what you fucking put earlier. Hang on. So, someone's. Hang on. New comments. He likes to repeat himself continuously. Well, that's the entire point of being a fucking commentator, isn't it? You plum. Alright. Alright. So and so is a geriatric old fuck. And so smells of a fishery. Lovely. Oh mate, I need to fucking go back to that. Fucking hell. And the new Intercontinental Champion. She had the tights. Obviously, Jessica Carr, the referee, didn't see. Just putting out there, this podcast is not sponsored by Pringles. Just thought I'd say that for legal purposes. Becky Lynch. For fuck's sake, Tommy! You're such a dick. Right. I think I gotta make friends, never break friends. She got to hold her hand up. I was rather gonna fucking go off at her. She's risen the hand. There's somebody literally right in front of the hard cam holding a sign saying, "We want truth." Fair enough. Now she wants Laura to put it around her waist. It's like around her waist. Twat her with it. Go on. Hey! German suplex to Becky. And a Nightwing. Becky British Rail. What the fuck? Tommy, like, are you on Smack or something, mate? Becky sandwich features, for fuck's sake. TK25, I can't even remember the last time I fucking had a fucking 2K game. Fuck's sake. Tommy, you're such a dick. Excuse me. Well, I can't say there's fucking 17,000 in attendance, but nah, the amount of fucking empty seats. That's fucking him, innit? I know him. Oh, God, a Kardashian. Oh, Christ. Oh, bloody hell, you got Pat McAfee fucking playing with toys. Lovely. Tommy, what the fuck is your issue with Becky Lynch? What the fuck? Plum. Tommy. Not gonna lie, I wish this would just fucking hurry up and, get over with so I could fucking go upstairs to bed. What's this now? Oh, the men's Money in the Bank. Lovely. Bobby turned his camera off. Yeah, I turned my camera off because I had a message come through on Messenger. Thank you for fruits, for fuck's sake. Now someone's going on about a fucking redhead got off sandwich. Lovely. Got off anchovy smell. You know what? I don't actually mind an anchovy. They actually taste quite nice. Especially like from a tin, Granted, they don't smell the best, but I think in a sandwich, like a thick, crust, fresh loaf of bread sandwich, nice fucking good old spreadable butter, alright. For fuck's sake. Make yourself a good old anchovy sandwich. Quite nice. Gosh, is this fucking match going to start at any point soon or what? Fuck me. Brock Lesnar's going to steal the case. Yeah, Alicia Taylor. I think that everyone fucking understands how Money in the Bank works, considering there was a fucking Money in the Bank ladder match literally an hour ago. So. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me. Burn it down. Excuse me. I keep forgetting the fucking Paul Heyman's in the Hall of Fame. Especially after he fucking. Well, like considering that he cut that fucking promo, I say promo like during his speech thing at the Hall of Fame a couple of years ago, saying about ECW and like people can suck his. I can't remember what the fuck it was, but saying that people can like suck his dick and what have you. So, or suck his fucking dick. I think he said or something, wouldn't it? So and so isn't in the Hall of Fame. Not the last time I checked. No. Christ, like, could you imagine? The business would be fucked if he was in it. Oh, fuck me. Literally, it takes forever just for the fucking matches to get started. Just get on with the match. I want to get to bed at some point. Come on. All right, come on, next entrant. Come on. Stop singing the song. You can do that on fucking Raw. Come on. Yeah, I get it. Whoa, come on. Penta. Zero miedo. Zero miedo. Penta el Zero Miedo Oscuro Jr. Penta human feces sandwich eater. Who the fuck is a penta human feces sandwich eater? So, I mean, like, have you been hacked? Fuck me. Because you're coming up with some fucking random shit tonight. Christ. Bobby Salazar is the penta human feces sandwich water. Don't you mean sandwich eater, not water, you plum. And before anyone asks, no, I'm not. El grande, el decaflate, Chad Gable. Shush, shush, please. How many fucking gimmicks has he had over the past fucking 5 years since fucking COVID? Oh, Trace is a bit. You know what? I wouldn't fucking say no to R-Truth being a Mr. Entrant. From what I've seen, apparently like the Miz has left or he's leaving after his contract. What did I did? Where? Oh, what there? I don't actually know. I fucking genuinely don't. Yeah, like literally, I've got no idea fucking idea. There's like these cuts have fucking been there for ages now. Andrade, Cien Armas. I actually saw his SmackDown debut, his main roster debut. Andrade, live in person at the O2 down in London on Tuesday night SmackDown. He faced some local competitive bloke. Can't for the fucking life of me remember who the fuck it was. But yeah, I remember seeing his main roster debut. So yeah, as far as I know, you don't have a cat. As far as I know, I don't. Like, as far as I know, as well, I haven't got a cat as well. Or any pets, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I used to have cats about 15 years ago. Um, so yeah, they were fucking vicious little pricks. They were, mate. They used to fucking literally fucking rip me to shreds. You know, little fucking 5-year-old me, literally fucking, you know, getting shit and pissed on and fucking scratched and fucking bitten and shit. You know, it's like, fuck me. I want to be fucking dead soon, you know. And yeah, so. You have a pet human feces sandwich in the refrigerator. Tommy, my surname is Salazar, not Bowler. Yeah, just putting it out there. No, yeah. Adam Salazar. Adam Sadler. No, Adam Sandler. Right? You spelled Adam Sandler wrong, you douchebag. Not gonna lie, this isn't really a fucking show so far. It's been like, oh, wow. There's not really been, any fucking wow moments. Literally just been wow, wow. Bobby Bowler, new owner of Cut Pro. We never fucking end up getting into that fucking conversation about, buying a fucking chunk of the company, unfortunately. Not saying, unfortunately, like I was fucking interested, but, because I wasn't and I fucking still am. But, just fucking him saying all the fucking usual bullshit about fucking. I'm not gonna fucking say publicly, but fucking, yeah, yeah. Had it have been like a bit closer to home, then maybe I'd have been fucking like a bit more genuine. But fucking, I lived out in Norfolk, and that fucking company is based up in fucking Leeds. Bit of a fucking fair old distance. Do you know what I mean? Well, the match is underway. Solo Sikoa has breasts. Has he now? What else are you gonna fucking point out about Solo Sikoa? That he's got eyeballs. Good old Penta. So who's gonna win this then? Do you reckon? Breasts. The fuck is a memory? Well, I'm not gonna sound like a complete fucking moron when I ask what a fucking memory is. Is that gonna make me fucking sound like a moron or? La 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 la. Take me home. Chad Gable's gonna win. But he can't, can he? Because he's not in the match, is he? You dumb. Oh, bloody hell, my Skybox had to fucking go on standby. Don't do that. Yes, I'm watching this on my Skybox on the Netflix app. Is the actual name for breasts? Lol. Oh! Well, you should have said this, right? Right, you should have said this, what you've got written here, right? When you said, right? When you said this, yeah? You freak. Pokemon. I've literally had that fucking theme tune stuck in my head for fucking days now, and I'm not even fucking watched Pokemon for at least a week, Slap right to the chest from Penta to El Grande El Jefe Rojo, whatever the fuck his name is. Alright, so for anyone who doesn't know who this fucking Tommy Blake is, right, then go check him out on ICR radio every Tuesday night, 10 p.m. And then every Thursday afternoon at, I believe, 2 p.m. for Tommy's Rock and Metal Mayhem on ICR. I believe it's 105.7 on the dial, if I'm correct, Tommy. So yeah, for Tommy's crazy show on Tuesday nights, because things are crazy, crazy, crazy Tuesday nights. And then Tommy's Rock and Metal Mayhem on Thursday afternoons, 2 to, I believe, 5, if I'm not mistaken. And then Tuesdays, 10 p.m. till 1 a.m., if I remember rightly. But his Tuesday night show is an uncensored show. So for all of you guys who are woke and very massively anti-swearing, I wouldn't recommend listening to the Tuesday night ones. But his Thursday ones are actually pretty good. Not saying that it's Tuesday night ones, his Tuesday ones are actually pretty good as well. Yeah, for those of you that are sort of a bit anti-swearing, then you won't like the songs that he plays on the Tuesday nights. But the Thursday afternoons you will like for Tommy's Rock and Metal Mayhem. So yeah, that's from 2 till 5 p.m. This is UK time, by the way. Ipswich Community Radio. And yeah, so... It's ironic the fact that I'm actually fucking singing his praise and yet he doesn't even fucking comment anything. How dare he? I think he's still fucking watching, but you know. Hey, night, yeah. Had a shoulder drop to Solo Takora onto Alaga. I need to fucking stop yawning. Still got one more fucking match after this. Still got like, the rest of this match and one more match after this. Christ. There's not any more after this, is there? Because we've already had the women's IC, the men's IC, the women's ladder match. This match number 4, and it's a 5-match card on it, so obviously, yeah, 5. Yeah, so this is match number 4. Got the tag match to go yet. Seth is aligning a bigger ladder next to Penta, and who's on the ladder with him? LA Knight. Excuse me. So you got LA Knight, Penta, a Grande Latte, and Seth Rollins all fighting at the top of ladders. Now you got Solo coming up. Penta's just fallen. Andrade's just got up to the fucking top rope, straight onto the ladder with Solo, but fucking slipped. Oh, Grande's down, thanks to Seth Rollins throwing the ladder. Because things are crazy, crazy, crazy Tuesday nights. So pedigree from Rollins to Penta in the ring. Now you got Seth and Solo. They had a bit of a face-to-face confrontation yesterday on SmackDown. 'Cause things are crazy, crazy, crazy Tuesday nights. Alright, bear me 2 seconds. So obviously Seth's in the ring, and obviously he's been feuding a lot with Punk as of late, and you got the crowd chanting CM Punk. Excuse me. Excuse me. So Seth trips Sakura up into a ladder and gives him a curb stomp, like how he ended the LA Knight, and who was LA Knight wrestling on Friday? Malachi Black or Alistair Black. This past Friday when that happened. So Seth's currently climbing up the ladder underneath the briefcase. You've got Chad coming up behind him. So El Grande Americano grabbing him by the leg, sort of shoving him over the other end. Christ, if I was Seth, then I would literally be shitting myself and fucking screaming for dear life. Now you've got bloody Andrade now coming up, literally standing over Seth. On the ladder now you got Penta coming up behind Seth, whilst Seth is climbing down the ladder. Oh my god. Sunset flip after the. Oh my Jesus Christ. I think now it's literally just started to pick up in this match. Yes, I want my fucking microphone. For some reason, my bloody thing, my StreamYard keeps coming up saying, like, it just keeps turning my microphone off, like my phone microphone, and I'm like, why be a dick? So yeah. Oh, come on, StreamYard, don't be a dick all your life. No, look. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very very underwhelmed with this so far, really. You know, I'm not saying that every single wrestling show should be wow moments. You know, like every spot should be wow and be like a wow moment. But I've not really seen many wow moments in this sort of so far. You know, now you got Andrade trying to do a vertical suplex to Penta on a ladder that's been put up across on the other ladder. Zero miedo. And a Canadian destroyer to Andrade. Excuse me. Now I do like it when Penta delivers a Canadian destroyer. It's like I always think that when the Canadian destroyer has been one of those moves that's very overused over the past sort of few years, and has become a bit too become a bit overused in some cases. But I think Penta, I think whenever he uses it, like you got to use it properly. Do you know what I mean? It's just like there, you know, you've got the fucking crowd kicking, and you know, fucking be like, oh wow, you know. So not gonna lie, I think Money in the Bank is actually fucking beating me. I really don't think I can stay up for the tag team main event. I think I would literally have to come back in the morning or come back tomorrow afternoon and watch it and react to it because I've had a very fucking long day today. Um, and yeah, so and I'm very fucking tired. And I'm not gonna lie, the matches so far have just been bleh. This match has been pretty good so far. To begin with, it was a bit fucking, you know, a bit slow and a bit meh. I think the Becky Lynch Lyra Valkyrie match was, I think, decent. The Dominic and Moncton Jr. was there. No, that was literally 5 minutes. You know, not even that. And then the women's Money in the Bank was, yeah, that was all right. You know, so you got Penta at the bottom of the ladder stairs, climbing up. Right now you got El Grande, German suplex off. Oh, and a German suplex to Seth Rollins. And a German suplex to the megastar, LA Knight. See? Just like how he used to do the fucking shush, please fucking gimmick. When he first started teaming with Otis as Alpha Academy. When he'd always be like, shush, please. And then obviously he's fucking like the Alpha Academy theme was, you know, it started off with shush, please, did it? Um, yeah. What's El Grande Americano doing? He's going underneath the ring for a red-coloured ladder. For a fireball branded ladder. So it turns out that the Creed brothers hit it earlier, the Fireball ladder, to help El Grande Americano. Now, obviously, the Creeds are not friends with El Grande Americano. They're friends with Chad Gable. To be fair, yeah, Michael Cole's showed that ladder's massive, and yeah, it fucking, judged by the looks of things, goes to like 2 foot lower than the fucking, or like a foot or so lower than the fucking briefcase. Not even that. So you got Chad Gable and Grande, what the fuck? Is Penta gonna get it, or is who's that coming up? Seth. Is Seth gonna become a 2-time Mr. Money in the Bank? So let's not forget, Seth won the 2014 Men's Money in the Bank. Oh, is Penta staying up? Oh, Grande's putting something in his mask. Another metal thing. Well, just think, in this match, it's legal for Grande to put the metal plate in his mask. You know. So yeah, technically, in this match, he's not doing nothing wrong because obviously it's no DQ in ladder matches. So Penta's still on the thingy after he knocked Seth off the thing. What's El Grande doing? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, and he's headbutted fucking Penta down. Go on, LA Knight, get up there. Take him off. Oh my Christ. Fucking angle slam off the fucking thingy. Fucking hell. Fucking good that. So he jumped from fucking one ladder to the other. He used the fucking ladder to jump from the fucking turnbuckle to the other ladder. Headbutted fucking Penta off the thingy. LA Knight comes up behind him and fucking does like a fucking angle slam off. And Seth going up. What about Andrade? Where's he? Seth's going up. But what about Andrade? He's been down for a while now. Andrade's coming back in. Rollins is up top. He's trying to get the briefcase. But you've got Andrade coming up. And you now got Seth and Andrade going at it towards the top of the ladder. Andrade's got down. Penta's up. He's coming up. You got Andrade and Seth at the bottom, fighting it out. So you now got Penta and Andrade at the top of the ladder. Is it going to be between these two? Oh, Christ, now you've got LA Knight sort of peering up. Oh, Penta's down. Solo is now climbing the ladder. Can Andrade get the contract? Oh, he's literally hanging from the fucking chain. Now they're all fucking getting up. Fucking both ladders that have been situated there. Oh, Christ. Well, Seth and Paul are screaming, get out here now. So, oh, Christ. Bronson Reed's literally just fucking turned Grande inside out. Now you got fucking Bronson fucking coming in, tearing shit apart, laying waste onto everyone. Ron Breaker and Bronson Reed are literally fucking hammering the shit out of everyone. Fucking knew they were going to fucking get involved. Yeah, the fans are now chanting CM Punk. He's fucking Ron Breaker's literally just speared fucking LA Knight and fucking turned him inside out. Now you got fucking Bronson Reed going up to the top, about to do a tsunami splash to Andrade. Then so Paul Heyman's now directing Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed to solo Sokoa. Obviously, Paul Heyman's ex-tribal chief. Oh, Jacob Fatu is now coming out. Jacob Fatu and Jeff Cobb. Mate, this is a fucking tag match that I would fucking pay money to see. Jeff Cobb, Jacob Fatu, Bronson Reed, Bron Breakker, tag match. That'll be a fucking dream fucking match. Why the fuck have they changed his name from fucking Jeff Cobb to JC Mateo? When he first came out of Backlash, they were referencing him as Jeff Cobb, but now they're referencing him as fucking JC Mateo. I don't get that. Come on. Fucking pop up Samoan Spike from Jacob Fatu to Bronson Reed, and he's now flying out the ring. Fucking hell, people his size shouldn't fucking move as quickly as what Jacob Fatu does. Mate, I would not want to go on the fucking wrong side of him anytime soon. Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, is this where Jacob Fatu now turns on Solo Sikoa? Is he going to let Solo climb the ladder and then shove him off? Is this where Jacob Fatu finally turns on Solo? Mate, if he does, that'll be the fucking pop of the century right there. This is where Jacob Fatu finally turns on Solo. Come on. He's going to let Solo climb the ladder and then push the ladder, and it's either that or he's going to fucking pull him off. This is where he turns. Easy. He's grabbed his foot. He's grabbed his foot. Jacob Fatu's grabbed fucking Solo Sikoa's foot. Oh, mate. Oh, far too, far too, far too. Jacob straight in his head. Yes! All this time, Jacob's like, I love you so. Yes! And he goes, no, I hate you. Pulls him down by the foot, gives him a fucking super kick. Oh, mate. Oh. Oh. And a moonsault from fucking Jacob Fatu to fucking Solo Sikoa. Yes. Oh, mate. Yes. Go on. He's now going to put fucking Solo through the ladder that's been put up between the ring and the barricade, between the ring and the crowd. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, mate. Oh. Jacob Fatu's now out the ring. He's now walking away. He's getting a fucking standing ovation from the fucking crowd. Oh, mate. Seth's got another fireball ladder. Putting it into the ring. Now getting himself up. Is he going to become the two-time Mr. Money in the Bank? Is he going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase for the first time in 11 years? Gosh, it's already been like 11 years since 2014. Christ. LA Knight's coming up to drag Seth down. And a clothesline to Seth from LA Knight. LA Knight's now climbing up the fireball ladder to the briefcase. Seth's back up. They're now. So LA Knight tried for the BFT, but he just got shoved from the back of the head to the ladder. Curb stomp to LA Knight. I received on Friday. And Seth's now once again climbing the ladder. I don't see anyone else anywhere near the ring. Seth Rollins is there. Seth Rollins is once again Mr. Money in the Bank. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not gonna lie, that fucking picked up a lot. Oh, mate, they're now showing a replay of Jacob Fatu pulling Solo off the ladder and saying, I hate you, giving him a super kick, giving him a fucking moonsault. Mate, fucking moment of the fucking night right there. Fucking brilliant. That was a fucking really good match. I can't lie. I actually quite enjoyed that match. Well done to Seth Rollins for winning his second Money in the Bank for the first time he's actually won it for 11 years. Don't even fucking feel real when he fucking the fact that it was 11 years ago when he actually won it for the first time, and that 2014 was 11 fucking years ago. You know. Excuse me. I honestly had fucking LA Knight down to win this, but Christ. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the Nerdic Pro podcast, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end this podcast here. I would watch the main event, but I'm absolutely fucking shattered. Fucking yawn, fucking just in time. But yeah, I'm absolutely tired, shattered, and knackered. I'll review the show in full as well as tell you what I thought of the main event when I get around to watching it. Like I'd say tomorrow and like later on today, sort of thing. Probably in about 12 hours time. And what have you. And yeah, so anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of the Nerdic Pro podcast, for the first time ever, I'm having to call it a day before the fucking show's done. When it comes to my live reactions, because literally I'm too fucking tired. I've had a long fucking past couple of weeks, let alone fucking couple of days. So yeah, my name is, as per usual, been Bobby effing Salastar. Thank you all very much for joining, and I shall be seeing you all later. Goodbye.